today we are making a winter warmer, classic family dish, leek and potato gratin. It's really simple. You need leeks, you need potatoes, you need a casserole dish. Now this is brilliant to do it in something that you can start on the hob and put into the oven. So this casserole dish is cast iron, is brilliant for that. If you haven't got one of these, you can start it in a saucepan and then tip it into any oven-proof dish to finish it off. But I'm all for one pot wonders, so we're going to do this. And this dish is perfect as a side dish to serve alongside any kind of meal. I'm gonna roast a chicken and have this with it and maybe do some other vegetables on the side. But really, really straightforward, and we're going to make it in a couple of stages. So what we're gonna do to start with, we are going to get leeks and garlic sauteing in the pan with some olive oil. So pop some oil in. Ooh. And get chopping on the leeks. Now I like to keep a bit of kitchen towel to hand so that I can always just easily put my trimmings there ready to go straight into the compost bin. Now these leeks have already been cleaned, so we haven't got to worry about the end bits and dirt and trimming. So I'm just taking the top bits off because they're a little bit dry. Just checking down there, everything is nice and clean. Super. So I'm actually going to cut them down lengthways. There we go. And then cutting them lengthways, if you do get any surprise bits of dirt where the leek grows up through the ground, you can see that and you can scoop it out or wash it out, no problem. And being half Welsh, leeks are a favourite vegetable of mine. Okay, just chopping them. They can go into the pan with the oil. Then the garlic, I think we'll go for 3 cloves. Slice these. And a bit of a chop. Then to this pan, we've got the leeks and the garlic. We're going to add salt and pepper. Some mixed herbs, give that a stir through so it's all coated in the oil, and then put this on a low heat so it can saute down, become all rich and glossy, and the leeks and the garlic will become really sweet as a good base for flavouring the finished dish. While the leeks and the garlic are sauteing in the pan, we can slice our potatoes. And we can make some stock. And I'm using a vegetable stock cube and literally going to dissolve it in some hot water. Many gratins have got cream in them, which are delicious, but sometimes a little bit too rich. So this gratin is using stock. The potatoes are definitely going to be well flavoured. We've got all the leeks and the garlic and the stock here. It will cook through with potatoes cooking in layers, and then just a little bit of oil on top. You could put a bit of cheese if you wanted to, and make sure that the top is nice and crispy. And then it can bake nicely in a low oven, probably for about an hour, and then you'll find that the potatoes absorb the lovely flavours from the stock, go crispy on the top, and they make a perfect accompaniment to a warming dinner. So it works with a roast dinner, and it works with steak or roast chicken, but you know that there's no naughties in there. It's really nice and warming and filling, particularly as the weather turns a bit more autumnal. So let's see how the leeks are getting on as they're sautéing in the pan. The leeks have sautéed down and are nice and soft, and the flavour is amazing. So we are going to fold in the potatoes, the raw potatoes going in. Here we go, give it a stir through. Try to break up any potatoes that are stuck, the slices are stuck together. So we've got it in relative layers. So you get a bit of leek and a bit of potato with every spoonful, every serving. Pat it down a bit so it's nice and flat, and then that can ensure that all the potato is underneath the stock so that it can cook nicely. There we go, so that's the potatoes layered up with the leek and the garlic. I've got my vegetable stock that I am pouring over. Make sure it's all come out, brilliant. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of oil on the top because I want that top bit to go crispy. And I'm going to start it in the oven with the lid on top. So this is going in the oven at 180 degrees for half an hour with the lid on top, and then half an hour with the lid off. And we'll see what happens with this lovely dish. Our leek and potato gratin is out of the oven. We had it with the lid on for 30 minutes to ensure that the potatoes will cook through, and then we took the lid off and we had it uncovered for another half an hour. So it's taken an hour to cook, but it means the top has gone all lovely and crispy. So this makes, wow, for a fantastic side dish. We've got all the nice soft leeks and garlic flavouring the potatoes. This would work really well with a roast dinner and with some grilled meat. All you need on the side then is some fresh vegetables and some salad. And also this would make a really good vegetarian dish in itself. Maybe sprinkle some cheese on top, but that will give it a lovely crispy topping. And just serve it with side vegetables of your choice. So this is a wonderful, relatively low fat, remember it only had a little bit of olive oil in it, crispy leek and potato gratin. It makes for a lovely lunch or a super supper. So have a go and let us know how you get on. See you next time.